Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Faab Farms. It's a beautiful Friday morning, and we are happy to welcome everyone on board again. We have a new stock yesterday. I will cover the video as well this morning. You can see the fish coming up, expecting feed. You can see them. Okay, so let me feed the big one so that I can have time to concentrate on the smaller one. So this is the second. We have sold the first stock over the first shorting. So the second shorting is waiting until they finish the feed that we target for them, which will be by maybe before the weekend of next week. So let's feed them and let's see how the second shorting are faring this morning without their other noisy neighbor that have left 2 days ago. So they are fine. I don't think they miss their noisy neighbor. They didn't miss them, but this our particular spot. There are some things that we noticed that was not actually very right in the stock, and the majority of it has to do with I think the shorting and some other things that we have been trying to figure out. We cannot run into shortage, but our profit will be very low, and we lost fish at the beginning to the mortality that has come from the that started during the Easter, when we have the old stock, then it enters into the new stock before we finally know what is really wrong. So we have lost over 300 or 400 catfish. Then the useless bird came again to perpetrate its own evil before we find out that it is really going into the water to pick fish. So all of these things will definitely contribute to the profit margin, and the feed conversion ratio too. I'm not so happy with it, and maybe at times I think the extreme rainy season too, maybe it has a factor. But once we dealt with the shorting, I think we'll try to see what happened. But I think the extreme rainy season is a factor too, and I think over time we'll see what we can do about that if the problem continues during the extreme rainy season. So, but there's still not a problem, and there's nothing to really worry about. This is a continuous business and it's a continuous stock. So every baby cannot do head the same way. So the only thing is, you have to be sure of what you are doing. So if there's some things at a time that is beyond your control, it is part of the business, and these are one of them. So I think these ones they are fine now. So let me go into the new stock. The new stock, the ashers too, they complain that now to do fish is very difficult. So we have to look for a new person, though we've known the person too before. So, but it's not the person that gave us fish last time. The last time person didn't have fish. So I don't want us to still wait for him. So we have to go through the other person that we know too. But we have not collected fish from that person. He's a new person too, but we have known him before. So we, instead of the 3,002 we said we want to get, we are not able to get the 3,002. In fact, what we get is 1,000 standard juvenile, which is in this pond that I'm standing, and the other pond I'm pointing at, we have 1,002 of post fingerlings. So that one, the man told us to buy 1 mm 1 kg. You will see it when I got there now. So it's worth we started feeding them yesterday. So the fish arrived yesterday evening. We brought them yesterday evening. So we fed them yesterday night and they ate and they responded perfectly. So we are hoping things get better at Faab Farms, and everyone of our followers and viewers we have something to take home as well from our farm documentary, because this is not a content channel, it's a documentary. That's why we always urge people who are new or who have not followed us to follow us, so that this journey is a long journey. And I think despite our years in this business, uh, this is just the starting point. Big things will start to roll, and everybody will learn or pick one or two things. So 2 for this particular 1000 standard juvenile. So the 1 is for the post fingerlings. So when I go there we'll see it, but this is 2 as we can all see. So let's 2 so let's feed them so that it won't take much of our time. So they will come, we will see them now. We start coming, you can see they will start coming when they see the odor of the feed. So like most of us have known, if you are feeding a small fish like this, it needs a lot of patience. You don't just put feed, or like all those bigger ones. It's not worth it. You waste a lot of feed like that, so you have to feed them gently, gently, gently. So they are fine. It's 1,000 pieces here. We decide not to net the pond, and we pray that it doesn't backfire. And even though if it backfire, it's just going to affect us maybe for a day. So immediately we notice the bed again, then we would put the net, because we have the net that we bought the last time. We only use a small part of it. So we only use small part of it. So you can see the fish. Let me zoom the camera. They are fine. They are standard juvenile. So they are very fine. So you can see now their feeding is just like this. You don't need to rush them. They are almost okay. So I'll just put like a very small like this. Okay. And so far their response now is slow. Their belly is so small. So I have to just let me do it this way. So just stop. So I think I've put some excess now. Let me see put. So all this excess, it's okay for them. You can see the excess. They will still pick it. So, but not that you over put it for them, that it will now eventually sink and waste. Hope you can see. So it takes patience to feed this caliber of fish. So it's raining season, and the Asha the ash person, they really complain that the weather is really affecting catfish production, which we also as a farmer we know, despite that we are not into ashing yet, but we know what it means during the rainy season. So let me pause while I go to the other pond so that the video will not stay add up. So I'm back at the 1 the second one. You can see. So this one, what we did was that you can see the face of the water is different. So we try to put industrial salt for this one. Reason is that we don't want to drain the water for like a week or a week plus. I hope we all understand that. We don't want to drain the water. We want the fish, so that because of the net, we don't want to stress them by coming out of the drainage because of the basket we are using. So it's better if they are more settled, and then if it's possible, like 1 week plus before we drain the water. Yes, by that time they should have reached standard juvenile. and they as at that level, they will not be able to come out from the net. So let's feed them with the 1 feed, and let's see how they are. So I've put it now. The feed is sinking and they did not come up. Okay, they have started coming. Okay, started coming. Okay, can see. So this one, this this 1 is creating the feed. So because of the protein content in the fish, so it's like a semi-sinking feed. So everything didn't float. Likewise, everything don't go down immediately. So we can call it like a semi-sinking. So with that in mind, you have to feed them very carefully, so that you won't waste the feed inside the water. At the end of the day, there's no uh conversion for that. If wasted feed don't have any input that it added to the farm. So you can see them. So they are post fingerlings. They are post fingerlings. So but they will pick up. So yesterday night, the two of them, I was surprised they ate very well. Maybe because they have settled, or at times all these things you can't really predict their behavior. But like I've said, the most important thing is to watch your fish. If you notice any strange thing, maybe they are dying, that is, or they are not responding for a longer time, that is when you should be bothered. But these are smaller fish, so uh, if they eat well, you should take it. If they eat average, it's still okay. They don't have a big belly yet, so we should understand that. So I think we can see you can't see the feed. So let me stop the video at this place so that I will continue to feed them, because we cannot even see the feed on the face of the water. So there's no point prolonging the. But you can start see that because they are eating, that is why they they come up. So that's the bottom line of the whole thing. So thank you everyone, and welcome again to Faab Farms. By the grace of God, in a month's time, we plan to make up for the, if everything goes fine with our plan, as we can't get the 3,002 yesterday. So we now plan that we will restock another one into this 2 point by a month's time. So God help us to achieve that. So anything is possible with time and with the help of God, and your own struggle too, your own not giving up attitude, your own as in I want to move. You don't get yourself stuck in one place. So let me stop. They are still eating, I'm feeding them, but let me stop the video so that I won't waste our time more than this. I won't keep us on the ground more than this. So this is not goodbye from Faab Farms, but see you in our next video. Bye for now.